the fuck?
We've all seen it. The hatred, the ugliness, the crying, and the downright disgracefulness. That is fanboyism. You may be wondering, how can I help these misguided manginas? Well, we're proud to announce that through supporting your local F&P and through F&P merchandise purchases, an undisclosed percentage of the proceeds will help fund the castration and spading of these feral beasts. But you must hurry, because left unchecked, the situation will only worsen. So please, help us in raising awareness on this unprecedented and increasingly annoying, ignorant, and childish behavior by visiting the link below, before it's too late.
Hi, what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock. And yeah, it's that time again. Hey, my mic's not muted. Yay!
Yay!
I actually took it off mute. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do 30 different things at once.
Crispy tater.
What's up?
We got the tater again.
That's
That's it. And in case everybody did not realize it, today's Halo Day. Did you guys know that?
I thought it was Call of Duty Day.
Oh.
Nah, fuck Call of Duty Day.
I thought it was Aloha Day.
Yeah, it is actually Call of Duty Day, bitches. So that's going to be pretty much our primary discussion, I'm pretty sure. And, well, Husty's going to take a piss right off camera now. Well, that's a big improvement. It won't take you 3 hours to get there.
That's true.
And back. You don't have to run to like 7-Eleven anymore. So that's a plus,
Yeah, it's
right?
fucking nice. I won't have to start my car and warm it up before I go take a piss.
Yeah.
Shit.
And we are short a couple of people. We've got a couple that are on the way. So, hey, what can you do, folks? It's the holidays. Shit's got to be done. People got to work. So, guess what? We're going to make the best of it.
Damn right.
And on that note, let's start off with the bottom right corner. And weighing in at 184 pounds of pure bullshit. What's up, Crispy Bomb?
Oh yeah, baby. New to those fanboys, people. Holy shit. The Twitter streets are wild this past couple weeks, and just start blocking them. I like messing with people from time to time, but some people are asking for it, and yeah, I mean, when you got Xbox fanboys coming after an Xbox guy, by the way, that's where the irony comes into play. So it was entertaining, but I don't even think he realizes who he's talking to. Like, dude, I have like a year in Gears. That's basically the game I play more than anything in the world. And I haven't booted up a PlayStation in like 2 years almost. So I don't understand. Like, you don't put out some stupid numbers out there and people are losing their damn minds. And all I said is Nintendo's just kicking the shit out of everybody. Shut up. That's all I said. And it turned into a freaking goddamn funny little show that we had going on Twitter. So I'm letting it run for a little bit, and then I'm just going to delete everything because I'll just be sick of looking at it.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, but hey, go right ahead and talk about it.
No, man, double down on it. Double down.
Go for it, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's entertaining that, some numbers come out. Xbox Series X and S are finally beating PlayStation after this whole time, and people are losing their fucking minds like it's a big deal. While Nintendo's just sitting here doubling all of their sales. It's like, if we really care about hardware, well, why don't you just speak up and say the truth? Nintendo.
And then this dipshit went after Crispy Tater because he said that Nintendo is beating everybody in console sales.
Yeah. It's not that hard to see. It's right in front of your face, and they've been doing it not just now. So it's incredible.
They did it almost all last year. So.
Exactly. So I laughed at it, and it spiraled into this like just stupidness. And I'm just like, what are you doing? I'm not even going to answer you anymore. I'm just going to keep, retweeting your shit so people can see how dumb you are. Like, get your head out of your ass. Realize that I don't care about that. That's why I said that. Like, Nintendo, I played. That's the first console I ever played, a home console. Okay. So Nintendo is still here. That's what's incredible. That's why for them to be doing what they're doing is just awesome to me. Like, it's just cool. So, people are just crazy and they're just all caught up in their fanboyism, for the love of God.
And we don't really like that here because, as a matter of fact, we will show you once again. It's really.
What the fuck?
On average, every 7 days, someone finds gaming happiness with FNP.
I'm here to play games, and that's why I choose to game beyond the box.
And I played that one just because I see ladies in the chat.
I fucking knew it.
The only reason I played that one, I wanted to see her cringe, but I can't see her cringe in the chat.
I know, right? She's cringing though.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then to the left, we have Kratos' third cousin, 3 times removed by marriage. What's up, Bomber?
Man, not a whole lot. Just working. Working, trying to get my back to goodness, but unfortunately,
Back to normal.
yeah. But unfortunately, it's cold, so it's hurting again today. So that's been fun. But now I'm ready to finally dive in some Halo campaign eventually. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow, but I'm definitely ready. Absolutely. But yeah, just kind of like what Chris was talking about, all these dumbasses that are just on Twitter being dumbasses like they normally are, and just trying to, like we've always said, they fanboy over certain things all the time and try to make things as they're not. And I don't know. It's funny. Like, in a way, it's pretty funny because they make an ass out of themselves pretty much, and then I get to laugh about it at least. But I don't even comment on them anymore. Like, I've tried to I'll read it, I'll laugh, and I'll just go on with my business, because if I comment, that means I'm giving them, my time and other people's time that are following me, and they see me interact, and it's just kind of stupid. So, but yeah, it's just funny. These men, supposedly men, and a couple of women, supposedly. I guess I'll do women too, because I know there's some out there that fake that they're a woman or whatever. But
Not name any names.
Not to name any names, just if you're a certain color, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah, just red's just weird. I don't know, but yeah, yeah. So other than that, just ready for tonight to talk about, I guess the Master Chef.
We're talking about Chef Boyardee, right?
Damn right.
Well, and up at the top right, we have the leader of the Dreadites, and the O's are actually zeros. What's up, Dreadpool?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? No, I just been enjoying my time with Halo Duty Field, and if you're playing capture the fucking flag, and I'm holding on to the damn flag, waiting for our flag to return, do not hit your own damn teammate to get him to drop it. What the hell? Stupid stuff like that. But let's.
Hey, I have hit a person that was carrying the flag because he wouldn't cap it, so I hit him and killed him and took the flag and capped it. So.
But our flag was still on the other side of the base.
Oh, no, there.
So how was I supposed to cap it?
That's different.
Exactly. In the meantime, because he was too busy hitting me, and I'm too busy like what the hell you doing, dude? We got railroaded and lost the flag, and instant capture by them.
Of course.
So, yeah.
The hell?
Getting railroaded sounds like a bad time.
My chat on my tablet is completely different from what I'm looking at on my screen. Holy shit.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to respond to everybody, I promise.
Dude, mine was all messed up last night when you were on Gaming After Dark. Half the time it wouldn't even let me enter. Yeah, it wouldn't even let me enter a message.
Yeah, I tried to get them to ban you from the chat, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I know. It was there.
I tried. I really did try. All right, and then next to me, which usually is Fork, but we got the skinnier version today. We have the Nebraska Beard Chucker and the creator of the Elvis 500 3 Speeds Limited Double Grill Jailhouse Rock. What's up, Husk?
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
We're
How are you
here.
doing?
I'm doing good. I only got about 3 hours in to the Halo Infinite campaign, so I'm kind of pissed about that because stupid shit happened. But I'm actually really happy that I actually got to play it in the first place. So kind of balance itself out, and I'm not on call, so I got me some drinks, double fisting that shit.
Oh, you're getting double fisted too. All right. Palmer had that look on his face like he was wanting to say it. And he was
I did, but I was
We're
like,
getting
I know
railroaded and
on
double fisted.
You can get railroaded and double fisted, dude. You keep that for you. Wow.
I knew Wilmy was going to be on top of it. So I was like,
Now I know why Fork's not here.
Bad.
Now I completely know why Fork's not here. Jesus Christ.
Nobody wants to be on top of double fisting railroading.
Well, he's over top of you, dude.
He's pinned
Actually,
you
he's over top of
against
you
the
and
dumpster.
Crispy. So I guess you and Crispy got a hand in there.
Oh, man.
That's
Oh.
a double fist. Knew it.
Hey, Crispy, I guess we're shaking hands.
Inside of Husk.
Oh, God damn. That ain't right.
That prostate. That's what you
Hey,
do.
man, he's got a smile. It's working.
At least make sure there ain't no cancer in there while you're in there, you fucks.
Yeah.
Like, do me a
Prostate.
favor at the very fucking least.
Yeah, check the prostate.
Jesus Christ.
Milk it for him.
Wilmy, what have
Yeah,
you been
Wilmy.
doing?
Dude, all I've been doing is fucking working, man. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's
I
right.
did actually get to
police
play, some of Halo's campaign today. From somebody that's never really liked Halo, I was actually sort of impressed.
That's good.
So, and that'll lead to the comments. I'm sure that we're shields. And
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget.
all
We're
this good stuff. You can't like a game anymore. But I did get to play about an hour and a half, 2 hours into the campaign before my phone started ringing off the hook again. So, but I did like what I got to play so far.
Oh yeah. Cool.
And I'm actually impressed. It looks good and it runs good on my end anyway, on my Series X. So, and I would be playing now, but we had to do a podcast. So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah. There's that.
and Huss just put a code up here in the chat. I'm not sure what that goes for, so enter at your own risk.
It is Origin, so at least you can't be showered with daddy.
It could be showered with your uncle 3 times removed.
Could it be boyfriend simulator or whatever?
It could be. I mean, boyfriend dungeon or whatever.
It could
I've
be
heard,
showered
a lot
with,
of people said it's really good.
That's what I'm
I've not
hearing,
played it.
surprisingly.
it could be showered with fork, so be careful.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's also true. Yeah.
Is it dumpster behind GameStop? Or is
Could
it
be.
Target?
They definitely could be. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the week, depends on which rent he does pay, but
Oh, he has multiple. Man, he's balling.
he's balling. Yes,
He's balling.
in more ways than one.
Damn it. My brother-in-law locked himself out of his house. I'm going to go give him my key.
Oh shit!
I'll be right back.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Jeez.
Wow.
Husky.
Okay.
Look, Husk became Wilby. That's cool.
No shit, dude. He uses
He uses your
my
login and your
setup.
profile picture.
Wait a minute, does mine?
Yeah.
I'm me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
You have a
Hey, at
dog.
least the videos work. That's all that matters, though, right?
Yeah, that's creepy, dude. Because everything's actually working like it's supposed to, like I pay for it. It's kind of weird.
right. Wow,
I'm
something
not
working?
used to that.
I know, right?
I'm not used to something I pay a lot of money for each year to actually work normally.
That'll work.
And speaking of, I don't know if anybody's actually caught this. Brian Jared posted this a few minutes ago on Twitter. When
I
you're
haven't been
playing
on Twitter.
Halo Infinite campaign, you will come across armor lockers in the campaign that you will be able to use on your character in multiplayer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I learned that from Ains. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Colt
cool.
said that last week.
I think it's all. I think what Ains told me, it's all 30 plus, so you have to be level 30 plus to use them or whatever. But that's pretty cool though. I still think that's really neat to have something that's in campaign that's cosmetic that you get to use in
Well, how about
in the multiplayer. So I think that's
Multiplayer,
pretty
yeah.
sweet.
how about the Nerf guns? You buy the Nerf gun in real life, and
Oh yeah, Nerf gun, freaking Oreos. Apparently,
Yeah.
back when the Oreos, I think that was last year though, when Oreo they pushed out their Oreo stuff. A lot of people have that, and that you can't get those now.
you know, I
because
bought an action
it's
figure,
crazy.
and it says includes game add-ons for Halo
Yep.
Infinite.
It's
I've
a
yet to even open it, so I might have to actually open it now. To
yeah, it's a
see
code
it.
for I think a gun skin or the car skin, because there's one that has like that like polka dots, and oh my god, it's pretty damn ugly. But hey, it's a skin. I mean, it's a free $10 skin, right? I guess with all the
free
prices.
$10 skin. Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Free foreskin.
Hey, I did like Cloud's legendary Christmas skin that he
Oh,
found.
that was a cool skin.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't wait to unlock that one. Like if it's $10-15, I'm slapping it down. Absolutely.
Yeah, you have at it. Speaking of a Royal Canadian, there he is. What's up, Cloud?
There he is.
All right, let's get into some of the topics here before we get off into Halo.
Oh yeah, let's go.
This one, I'm seeing a lot of mixed reactions on this, and I'm really not understanding the community on this one at all, because I thought Game Pass was a terrible thing and it was losing money. And I don't know, but if it's losing money and Microsoft's so desperate, then why in the fuck is PlayStation going to try to emulate them? But
yeah,
they're releasing what they're calling Spartacus, and according to Paul Tassi at Forbes, this really isn't a Game Pass competitor. It's more of a restructure for the Sony services. So I don't understand. Now it's a good thing if Sony picks it up and does it, right? Because I've actually seen people arguing for this.
Oh yeah, yep. I've seen
over the
it too.
past week.
I was
Watch
actually
the
waiting.
Flip-floppers flip-flop once again.
I was actually waiting on Stadia and Luna to pop up and going, no, I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. Just
They
do that
keep
whole
both of those.
thing. I don't know. It's funny how it wasn't good before. It never was, and now it's. Well, yeah, it's logical. This is the way to go.
Oh yeah,
You know, it's like
now it is.
it's like Xbox and / Microsoft. I mean, you got to put them both hand in hand. Like they were ahead of the curve, and sometimes, you know, let's look at Connect. They're way ahead of the curve, but now everybody's got a smart house with Alexa and
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
And,
But
and
that was
see,
a bad thing back then because they're going to be watching and listening.
I
to
got
you.
more of those fucking things in my house than I care to admit.
and see, Matt hits it right. I don't care if Microsoft or PlayStation make another dime. As long, I mean, I do, because I mean, technically we all do, because they'll keep making games and stuff. Like I get that, but like to constantly always have to be like, oh, I wonder if it's gonna be good. Is it sustainable? Are they making money? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, apparently they're making money. Sony's making plenty of money still. They're gonna make money even with them restructuring this. I mean, it's not gonna like. I think what they're championing it in a way. I've seen some definitely people championing it. Like, heck yeah, it's gonna destroy Game Pass numbers. I'm like, all they're gonna do is restructure it and basically give you the same thing, but in a tiered system. I mean, that's all it is, and include your PSN with your PS Now. I mean, that's basically to create Game Pass. That's what they're doing.
That. Yeah, I'm all about that.
And I'm all about it. The difference is, for me, is, you know, if they don't have day and date, then the price ain't really all that great for me personally, because all the other games pretty much I'll get on Game Pass. So it's like, I don't need their service, truthfully, until they do add in all their exclusives and stuff like that. So
you can kind of see a flaw there, though, because you got to get, in theory, right? In theory, it hasn't been announced, but in theory, Tier 3 is going to give you your back compat.
Now, see, that's the thing that
which is stupid that you have to pay for back compat.
Right.
Because if anybody, because I had the original PS3, the big fat fucker.
Yep. Same.
And a lot of your games were backwards compatible on that big fat PS3.
Yes.
They took it away when they made the Slim. So why didn't they make it just forward to back compat? So now they're actually going to charge you for it.
Yeah.
Where I'm not tooting horns here, but they give it to you for free.
These motherfuckers
I
just
like how you moved out of the way. I like
Yeah,
that.
so they give it to you for free.
Your corporate
You know,
sponsor.
you
I
don't-
forgot.
PS2 gave you the original PlayStation games for free too. You remember?
they just need some
Yeah.
people in there that
You
know
just
how to do
popped it in and
software,
played. Yeah.
and boom, there you go.
It's
But I'm like Cloud, I don't really give a shit, and I don't lose any sleep at night whether any of these companies make money or not.
no, exactly.
I want them to be around because I want to play games.
Yeah.
But as far as if they're going around and lighting cigarettes and cigars with $100 bills, I could care less.
Yep.
But it's just funny to me, and I don't care who you put into a Twitter space and claim he's a financial expert.
Oh my god.
Okay, nobody. Here's my thing: I don't trust anybody on fucking Twitter. I really don't. Unless they're on this panel with me every week, I don't fucking trust them. Okay, I've been around the community long enough to learn that. There's a couple of people that make an exception, but not very many. And I'm sure as fuck not taking, financial advice from somebody that fucking got fired from Burger King last week. You're not going to sit and tell me how the financial aspects of $1 billion company works.
Welcome to Burger
So-
King. May I take your order, motherfucker?
The same ones that can't make a sandwich for you the right way.
Yeah, no shit. They can't even make a damn sandwich and get it out to you right through the window.
I want
mean,
3
but-
sandwiches. We can't even count. We give you 2, and they're not even the right sandwiches.
And I don't care,
They'll figure out
whose-
how to make it make
whose
sense.
thoughts
though.
are on this. And I'm
Yeah,
pretty
Twitter
sure
space.
everybody knows who I'm referring to with the Twitter space
Absolutely.
because they had some financial expert come in who's some dumbass that runs a YouTube channel. We run YouTube channels too, but that doesn't mean we're financial gurus, right?
And not just
But-
that, is like they know all the financials of said companies. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
you
like they're gonna like Microsoft's gonna hand you their paperwork,
don't. Yeah, exactly.
or
It's like-
their tax forms.
Microsoft only has one person handling all their financials.
Yeah, right.
Sure, yeah.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
So-
That's what you'd say about Amazon and Google and all those other
Yeah.
people too. And here's the funny thing. Okay, you're doing this tiered system. Why not just make a 4th tier, do day and date exclusives, call it a day? I guarantee that's going to be the highest selling one. You could charge your $20, whatever. People will pay it. And I think it's pretty interesting that they're doing a tiered system, and back compat is their end all. And it's just like,
Yeah.
dude, I can play like majority of the games I've owned in the past 10 years on Xbox, have them enhanced for nothing, and I don't pay anything. I'm interested in why they would think that's the way to go about it. I think if anything, have the tier 3 be, day and date exclusives, or like I said, just add a tier 4, make it easy on yourself. You know what I mean? But until they do that, I don't see people really making, much of an actual, going after getting this. Like, if anything, they're gonna be like, okay, I can save money by getting this tier, and that's what they're gonna do until they launch day and date exclusives, which I feel like they're
the
playing
games-
with people.
It will
The
get
games
there.
are coming out, if they're going to come out
So-
on PC, it's only a matter of time.
I feel like a lot of us forget who Sony is or was, because they're changing. It's a slow process, but they're trying. They're getting there. They're kind of trying to keep up with how things are moving. Like, this kind of shit was completely off the goddamn table until it happened elsewhere. Everything, like, their games are coming to PC. Granted, it's later, way later, but like with God of War, for instance, like, they added a shit ton, a literal fuck ton of amazing PC features for that game specifically on PC. So I mean, they're making progress. I'm not gonna sit here and say that whatever they come out with is gonna, if those 3 tiers are to be believed, yeah, it's kind of shit, but it's a start. It's a step in the right direction of where people, most of us, want to see them go. And you got to remember, they're going against the grain of a lot of fucking hardcore Nazi PlayStation people. Like, that's the closest thing I can come to is like, not in the bad sense of a Nazi, but like, they're just anal. Their fucking fan base they're hardcore as fuck, and change for them is hard.
Well, now I on the same coin,
lot
though,
of
I
the
see a
same
lot of
people.
Xbox guys the same way too.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
let me catch this. Perk, thank you for $5 super chat. Hello, everyone. I'm enjoying Halo right now so far. Unlike the other people on the internet, enjoy your games. Exactly. Play your games. Have fun. And TJ said there's good Nazis. No, dude, there's not.
No, there's not.
No, there's not.
The dead one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I guess there is an exception.
Yeah, that's the only one. But yeah, I don't know, man. It makes sense that at some point they will be day and date, but I don't think you'll see it anytime until maybe mid-gen.
Yeah, I mean
Maybe.
it's going to be a
Or
while. I mean,
refresh time.
you got to think,
Yeah.
and they may do that whole thing where it isn't day and date, but it is a few months afterwards they bring it out. I mean, either way they do it, I don't really care. Like, it'd be nice if it's day and date, but if it's not, I'm still going to buy the games that I want to buy. I mean, it is what it is. If I wait until they're on sale, because typically I can't finish a freaking game, so I have a game forever. So most of the time, once I get to a game, it's already like $20, so I get a deal anyway. But I mean, if they come day and date, sweet. I mean, I don't think that's gonna kill what everybody think. Like
It's not going to kill anything, dude. I don't think.
Well, because everybody's sitting back because the whole stank on Game Pass is like everybody just thinks that quality goes down with Game Pass games just because of the past Xbox games before this new generation.
But you also have to support the devs.
but that's my thing is like with Xbox, they're showing finally that they can bring out something even with like what was brought out today. The hardships of what happened. Even though I think Sam, I want to give him credit. I can't remember the guy's name. That's always kind of talking about Xbox or Microsoft in general, but he had like a thing last year that talked about how 343 was going to have two separate games and bring them out at two separate times because they're going to have multiplayer and campaign separate, whatever. Like he brought that out last year, but then you got the dude that you love, Will, me so much.
Jason Schreier.
Yeah, that dude decided to come out and wanted to make sure that on launch day that he speaks about it and try to bring like a negative light, like where they took 2/3 of the game out and all this stuff. I'm like, cool. And then you got people on Twitter, they're like, oh, so this game's only like 6 hours long. I'm like, I mean, I guess you can make it 6 hours long if you don't care about anything about the game, you want to speed run it. Sure, go do it.
These are the same guys who are trying to tell their girlfriends that 1.5 inches is long, right?
Yeah, you're pretty much right. But I mean, and everybody is touting that basically this game is a, roughly 10 to 20 hours to complete. And then if you're a completionist, you're going to put even more time because apparently the skulls are ridiculously hard to find. So to get those achievements and to clear that, it's going to take a while. But I mean, apparently everybody that I've talked to that has played all the way through it has absolutely loved it. So apparently it's done well. It's gotten great reviews, even though I know there's people out there like, oh, they got paid. Well, go look at any other. If you want to go look at the PlayStation stuff, go look at it. Go look
Matter of fact, you want to see somebody getting paid? Watch the VGAs tomorrow night, starting at 7:30 Eastern.
Yeah,
there you go.
There you go.
My thing is,
you don't even have to be smart about it. It's just like the movie awards. They court these voters.
Yeah.
They influence the people voting.
Yeah.
It's just like the Grammys, the Oscars, and all
Politics.
that shit, dude.
you send
Yeah,
flowers
politics.
and
I'm
steaks
just saying.
and movie
Yeah, I
tickets,
mean-
let's not
theater
go there,
tickets.
man.
You give little Jim, a hand job, behind the curtain. Hell yeah, he'll vote for Ratchet and Clank. It's the same thing. See,
Yeah.
for what too? But it's the same shit, dude. It's just a different. Actually, it's not so much different after all. It's just a different industry.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But I
yeah,
do
I love how they all come up with some type of goalpost to move.
I do find it funny that they posted that he posted for the viewers choice awards or whatever to pick which game you want as your game of the year as the non-committee voice, and
Halo's gonna win that shit.
Halo was in there, and the game didn't even come out yet other than multiplayer. And so like people are voting for Halo already, so it's all the Xbox people that are probably pissed off that
multiplayer
Horizon
stuff,
wasn't
yeah.
in there, so now
Well,
you got
a
Horizon.
lot of people got an
It's just fun.
early hands on though too.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
some, but I'm pretty sure a majority of those ain't the ones that are
Probably.
swinging that vote, though. Just saying. But I just think it's just funny to see that game, and then of course Forza's on there. But I think It Takes Two currently is in the lead still, which shows. I think that shows even more that a lot of people love that game. So, which is hey, kudos to.
I've heard it's really good. I've not had a chance to
I
play
still
it
have to
yet.
play it.
I mean, either, and it's in
Yeah.
freaking EA Play now, so it's technically Game Pass as well. So
I bought it. That's my part.
Oh, did
It's
you?
just sitting
Oh.
in my, yeah.
I watched Lady and 3-Bit play, and a few
I did
other
watch them
people,
play a little
Mav and
it's good.
Caitlin and a few others. I mean, and it looks like fun. I
Yep.
mean, so I mean, it's from what I could tell, it sounds like everybody's rave reviews of it are justified. So I haven't played it.
And I've not played Psychonauts 2 either because I didn't really like the first one. So
I will. It definitely plays a lot better than the first one because definitely the first one's dated. But I haven't played a lot of it just because as soon as it came out, played a little bit. I can't remember what the hell took me away from it. I think I started getting into Rocket League. That's what happened. I went back to freaking Rocket League and said, "Well, bye."
Been so
But
long
yeah, I
since
mean-
I played that game, Rocket League.
I
Man,
fucking love it.
it had a lot of fun. But that's the thing. Like some games you just have a lot of fun with, and some you're just like, I'm not interested. Like It Takes Two. My girlfriend, that's her game of the year. Like she played it with her son. They beat it. They absolutely love it. So I'm gonna go with her. I think that's probably gonna win game of the year. And just kind of off topic, but I mean, clearly people really love that game. And I mean, from what I've seen, their reactions, everything else, like kudos to them. I don't have the patience. I don't think I could beat it. But at the same time, I'm sure I'll try it with her at some point and see how that goes. I'm sure.
well, I
we'll
mean,
be
it's probably
cursing
not
at
as
each
fun
other.
as swallow the swan or spank the puppy, but I mean, you at least get something to do together, right?
Swallow the
What do you
swan.
swallow?
Okay, that's the first.
It deserves
first time
to be
I ever
there.
heard that
at
one.
least, right?
That is definitely the first time I heard that one too. So I'm like, okay.
Hiding sausage, I mean, there are other games you can play that might be a little easier, depending on what kind of mood you're in, anyway.
It says a lot. Swallow the swan. It's not like a millipede or some shit. Like it's a swan.
Well, the
You
rules
want- you
aren't
wanna
any
play
different
goose
for a
games?
lot.
Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm evil and demented, but it's okay.
No, it's
Yeah,
freaking
yeah, it
hilarious.
is.
Actually, it's great.
But yeah,
Not all of the internet likes it, but we do.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of people that do. I got a lot of messages today. I was like, wow, I'm impressed. So basically, this is Politassi says this is basically a rebranding. This is not going to be a Game Pass competitor. I don't really give a shit. I've already got PS Now, and I'm not really impressed with it, and my PlayStation Plus subscription. So they can combine the two. Hey, I'm good.
I will say, as long as if they could find a way to not have to stream, especially those old games, because I think there's a lot of people.
But
That
they'll be
we-
able
That's
to
what
stream
annoys
them
me.
just fine.
Yeah,
now.
I think
That's the thing.
yeah. Now sometimes the stream does work perfectly fine because it's just in
Well,
1080p, if that, with
It's
most of
just
those
taking
games.
time. They
yeah.
have servers, bro.
No,
They're
well,
just
now
waiting
they have more servers now with Azure, so
That's
that's
what I'm
probably
saying.
why
That's-
this is going to kick through a little bit better. But I just think, if they were just downloadable natively, if you want to, like they did that for majority of pretty much all of their PS4 library through PS Now. So why not allow your PS3, PS2, PS1s just to be downloadable? I mean,
Well-
I don't see why.
That's the one thing that annoys
Right
me about
now.
PS Now. Most of the good games that I really want to play, you got to stream.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I
Right.
don't do it very often.
Well,
And
you got to
right now,
remember
a lot of emulation for the PS3 is very, very difficult.
Yep.
They did not
I
make
was going
it
to say,
easy,
look
so-
how long it took them to emulate the 360 in the original, and actually
No,
the
true.
original Xbox carried forward into the 360. So once they figured out that one gen, they were able to bring it all forward. But it took them.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit was janky as fuck initially, and it was a rough go. So
But they were still able to do
there's
it.
hope.
It's
Yeah,
going to be
for
a
sure.
good generation or two before
Yeah.
they can actually solidify the cell processor into the x86 format. You know what I mean? With
Yeah, they
emulation,
fucked up with
it's
the
going to
PS3
be
like a lot. As
gonna be
far
really
as its
hard for that.
architecture, it was. Go read on it. You don't even have to understand a word they're saying, and you'll get it by the time you're done reading it that it doesn't make any fucking sense anywhere
That's
for
why you don't get
anything.
it, right? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, fair enough.
They changed everything for one generation and it screwed the pooch.
Well, so did 360. But
Yeah,
they
but they
figured it
fixed
out.
it.
Yeah, they figured it
Emulation
out.
wise. See,
But it wasn't like an overnight thing. It
Oh
took
god,
them-
no! I mean, how long did it take into the Xbox One? It took what, almost till the One X came out, or it did?
Yeah, it
Take
took
till the One
quite
X.
a few years.
So
Well,
that's
it took a while,
2017. So it took them 4 years from the Xbox One launch for that to come out. So I mean, I know I know it would take time. I
It
mean,
probably
I'm
took them-
not sitting back saying Sony sucks because they can't do it. I'm just saying that would be just more ideal for, I think, their customer base to want to pay the premium. If it is a 3-tiered system, the premium for it. You know what I mean?
Well, going from a Power PC-esque versus the Cell was easier. So, and I'm sure it probably took them more like 2 years, and then the other 2 years were verifying to get the rights to the games and so forth. You know what I mean? Making sure that they were actually working properly. It wasn't like it took them 4 years to do it because it took them 4 years to announce it. It
the
took them,
performance boost shit we're seeing.
Yeah,
That shit
now.
was being worked on years ago. I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
yeah, it's not an
Probably.
overnight thing just because you made the announcement. So it's been in the process.
It's a step in the right direction. Even if it's just rebranding as of right now, it's not just that. There's shit after this, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
It's just a preemptive deal.
Well, there's so much stuff that on the Xbox side that they said that the machine has that they haven't even utilized. Still,
Yeah, because the
it's still
what
in
everybody
its
keeps laughing
infancy.
about is the tools. The tools are not there.
Yeah, it's still in its infancy. There's a lot of
All the
stuff.
tools are on Twitter, apparently.
yes, yes. Oh, that was perfect. Yes,
But I mean,
So-
and
in multiple ways than just the one. actual
Yeah.
tool.
Exactly.
Makes
But
so
that's-
much fucking sense.
yeah, that's the whole thing that PlayStation's looking at, and I'm sure they're getting some help too. It's not that they're totally screwed. They're doing it. They just have to figure out how to get their hooks for those games too, and be able to do the same thing. Whether or not they want to do it, put in the time to do it, because all that stuff Microsoft did is free of charge. They threw that money away for goodwill. You know what I mean? Now,
Yeah.
Sony want to do that? That's another story.
I mean, probably not. I mean,
Well, I mean,
you
they
can-
got to give
you can
Adam
already see.
Sandler more money to make terrible movies.
Yeah,
You would damn Adam Sandler. It's almost not quite as bad as with Leo and Jamie Lee Curtis, apparently, but
Oh fuck me!
I
You said
just-
that name. He's gonna be popping into the chat any minute.
he's gonna wake up.
Leo's
heard it.
asleep.
Oh, Intel Bomber said Jamie Lee Curtis. or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it was.
I didn't know he hated that woman so bad.
I didn't know
Motherfucker woke
either.
up
I
like
didn't-
there's
yeah.
a disturbance in the force.
I think it's just because of the Borderlands movie, to be quite honest. But
yeah. We should send some Jamie Lee Curtis feet pics.
Oh
Ooh,
god,
yeah. I wonder if we can find those.
I am not doing that. 'Cause
I
I know
won't.
he'll block
totally
me.
am.
So.
he'll perma block my ass for some shit like that.
Sure I won't.
No.
No, he's already
Yeah.
blocked us once.
Yeah.
It took
That was
what,
a
a
joke.
couple of weeks? I mean, sort of. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
He won't
me.
block me. I'll go to his
Motherfucker
damn
would.
house.
He wouldn't talk to me for a fucking
He ain't
week.
that far
I
away.
bet you. Oh,
I could use a
shit.
good vacation,
You
long
could use a
weekend, take a
vacation.
drive. All right. Now let's talk about our favorite human. No, not Jason Schreier. Sam Fisher.
Oh fuck me.
So there's a new rumor
Yeah.
that there's a new Splinter Cell game in early development.
Yeah.
Don't take this with a grain of salt. Take this with a truckload. Apparently, it's in early development. Will feature open world mechanics, according to this report. A reliable leaker named Tom Henderson, which that just sounds fake as fuck, don't it? Revealed that the Splinter Cell game is in early development by Ubi and will feature open world gameplay. Wow, this thing just constantly fucking repeats itself, don't it? It'll be more stealthy version of Assassin's Creed.
No.
So now, either I'm glad that there was no other way to categorize games before Souls games came out or Assassin's Creed came out.
Yep.
Because just because the game's open world doesn't mean it's going to be Assassin's Creed like. And just because the game has a little bit of difficulty doesn't make it Souls like.
Or Breath of the Wild, because Halo is Breath of the Wild. Remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's even funnier.
But apparently they're not telling exactly which studios are working on it, which I don't know what that matters.
Yeah.
I don't really put a lot of faith into this one.
Uh-uh.
I still think they're going to make like another fucking PC game of this guy.
It could be PC game, or it's going to be like one of those mobile games again.
That's what I meant.
No, it'll just be him
What's that?
in a different game. Like, he'll just be a
other one?
skin or a guest character.
Fortnite.
Yeah, the
This motherfucker's going to make cameos till the voice actor's dead. That's it.
Frontline.
And then they'll start it over with a fresh voice, and it'll be a whole different ball game. It'll be
what's that real
Splinter Cell
shitty,
Fortnite.
Was it the
What's that
Ghost
shitty
Recon
beta?
Frontlines?
Oh,
you're talking about?
Yeah, that one that they announced and said, "Hey, it's going to come out here," and they're like, "Never mind, we're going to
You
indefinitely."
God damn
get
it.
real Fisher skin, but it'll be in first person, so you won't see it.
Yeah, that real shitty beta that they invited me to play, and I couldn't even fucking log into.
Oh,
it.
And then they
talking
said,
about
"Never
Extraction?
mind, we're going to count. We're going to
Yeah.
cancel that."
Yes.
That was
Yes.
Extraction.
Extraction.
Yeah, he'll probably be in Extraction too. I got invited to that shit too, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm more than good."
Yeah, I don't know if they can pull off a Splinter Cell. It's kind of set up like the first like Wildlands, I guess.
I could see if they did it like Hitman.
Just
It-
no.
Listen.
Splinter Cell doesn't need to be open world.
It
That's the
shouldn't
problem.
be. It shouldn't
That's the
be.
problem with all these
It-
people. Like everybody needs these games to be 80 hours long.
Yes, but
and
that's
be
what's
so
selling
open
it.
world.
We don't need
If
them
they
all.
could keep it, at least maintain it within reason, if that makes sense, like it's
Just
still
make it like God of War. If you're
Certain
going to
games
linear to
need
some
rails.
extent, but
Certain
You
it's
need
like
rails for
almost-
certain games. That's it. You know.
it. I'm just saying, if this is the direction they're taking, I hope to God that it's somewhat like Wildlands. For me, that game was phenomenal. Like I
I like
loved it.
Wildlands.
Fucking loved it. The second pile of shit that they pooped out was that shit.
I would be cool
yeah.
with it if they did. If they even hear me out, Bomber. If they did an open world, if they have to do it right. If they did
I don't
like,
want it
like
either,
a
just to
Hitman
be
version
clear.
where you get your contract, this is what's going on, and then you have the freedom to kind of do from there. And it's
But
part of the
Hitman's not
story.
open world. I'm
didn't-
okay
I
with
didn't
it
say-
if they did
I didn't s- yeah.
if they did a Hitman style, because that's a linear, just a big map per se.
See, that's
but
what I
that's
was
what I'm
talking
getting
about
at.
within reason, right?
Yeah, within reason.
It's
Not
still open,
not like
just not
Fortnite where you can go anywhere and everything
huge
and
map.
do whatever.
Did you just
Yeah,
say
but-
Fortnite? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Fortnite. It's always been the same map until they, the next season that they change everything. But that's,
dude,
you know,
that
what I'm saying?
just that worries me just by saying that right there. It's like, nah,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like, dude,
like-
I want okay. Splinter Cell has not come out in so long that you can go back to your roots again. And
Mhm.
this is where
Full-blown reboot.
Ubisoft has a problem. And it's almost like what EA was doing until Jedi Fallen Order fell in their lap because Respawn's that good. You know what I'm saying? It's like finally you got to look at it and say, hey, we need a portfolio. We don't need to have a game that is basically feels like a reskin every time. We need something that, might have similarities, but is totally different. And, Ubisoft really hasn't made a game with a very, linear story in a very long time, in my opinion. You
That's
know what I mean?
true.
Like,
So
why
Crispy's
not
saying
use Splinter Cell as that? You know what I mean? Like, it makes
So-
sense.
you want an Uncharted Splinter Cell?
I want what Splinter Cell was, at least for one
Yes.
game. I don't care what they do after. Okay, that's what I want.
No,
Yeah, give me one more Sam Fisher game, like focused on him, kill him at the end, reboot, and make your fucking Splinter Cell Fortnite game, and I'm out. I don't fucking care. Here's
Splinter
Say,
Cell
I get-
Fortnite game.
Sam one more time. That's it.
And we don't
That's
have
it,
to.
a
We don't
proper
have
one.
to have Old Man Sam we can
I
go
want
back
old
to a
man
younger
Sam. I mean, you
Sam.
could
let's
go back
make
to
it.
his
Let's
early
make a
days.
let's make a combo. We'll put
Prequel.
him and Snake together.
There you go.
There you
You
go.
know, make
They're
let
pretty much the
you
same
know.
person.
Yeah, we'll just have them go take out somebody. We'll make it like the Expendables. You know, they're all old and over the hill at this point.
Fucking A.
That's
But they're
that's
still
the secret-
badasses. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the secret Kojima project right there with Ubisoft. You didn't know that. You heard it here first.
Snake and Sam take on Silent Hill.
You know what?
Ooh,
I mean,
I
not
would
gonna
play
lie.
that.
I
not
would
gonna
do.
lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
actually
I would.
okay with that. You
I
know,
would. I would
you
play
mix
it.
those together and you get
I can
crazy Kojima. You know what?
stealth killing fucking pyramid
Right.
head and
But the
shit.
bad part, you'll just end up carrying shit across the desert and building fucking bridges.
Sam has his own box. It's a Home Depot bucket.
Oh, you get 10% off at checkout.
Exactly. That's how that shit would end up too. That's the bad
I thought you
part.
were talking about Costco for a second. Like,
Oh my fuck.
But
Oh
I would totally
Jesus.
buy that.
That's the
crossover game.
second-
That'd be
I kind of would too.
It's like the second or third time I've seen that. What the fuck is
Yeah, I have
VOA?
no idea.
The
I
last
have
one
no
said
idea.
VOT. FYI.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to
For,
mean.
for your information, FYI is the only thing I can grab. I don't know what the fucking VOA or VOT
I have no clue.
means.
I don't know. But
I'm not up with all the cool shortened paragraph things
I'm
you
pretty
all
sure it's
fucking
probably a
monsters
fucking-
do
I
now.
think
Not
it's
the
like one of those
spam shit.
bots. Spam.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Hey, Emily Ford. Bye.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like voiceover.
Oh, that's what it is. It brings you to a private match with. Warning, before we can show you a list of photos of women who live near you and ready
Are
to
you
have sex
fucking
right
kidding me?
now.
No, you actually clicked it. You
No, I didn't click it. I just Google searched it, and there you go.
Yep,
Oh
you just
my
you just
God.
got like
You're
five.
done.
are we
You
supposed
just
to
got like
believe him?
5 hours just by searching it.
Jesus Christ. I'll never find the other one. It's too far up. Oh, wait a minute. Jocelyn, you suck. Bye.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I have not seen any of those until just now. They just now popped up on mine.
Well, like last night when I was on the show with Noof, we had some guy. What was his name? Some disciple of Christ or something.
Oh
trying to
yeah,
preach.
your Savior of Christ or something like that.
Yeah, trying to preach in the chat. That was funny.
So you heard it here first. GBTB, the place where porn likes to advertise.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
Dude, they like to advertise on any place if there's a
Everything.
live
I mean,
show.
if they want to pay us, I mean, at least make it be good.
No, it wasn't all that good to look at.
Oh, so you did click it, didn't you?
No, I didn't click it. I told you I Google searched it and
No, I don't
brought
want.
up
No,
the
whatever.
website.
I don't believe you.
Drake goes, whoops, and clicks.
No,
I
I
swear.
literally typed it out.
See-
I didn't click. I literally typed it out.
I was
is
gonna
what
say
I'm
it
saying.
wasn't a link.
I
I'm like, how the
purposefully
fuck did you
went
click
there?
It's
So
some
apparently,
type of special
.fyi
code.
is like a .com.
Porn brought to you by Bud Light Seltzer.
That was pretty
And
good.
Coca-Cola Zero.
That's right.
But and PR Punisher, yes, we have been playing the Halo campaign already,
Except for myself.
I want
except for
to,
Dread
and me. I haven't got to.
and Bob.
Although
I
I
just
gotta tell
installed
you,
it. so-
I actually have, and that's pretty
The-
crazy. That
the FOMO is killing me.
FOMO.
Yeah.
Using
It's
those
killing
big
me.
words, huh?
Yeah, those big acronyms. But there is one thing I want to talk about real quick, and this is completely off our regular topics.
Does it have to do with the dude?
What the fuck is going on, man, with these dudes getting caught as pedophiles?
Yeah.
There was another asshole today, the senior account manager for NVIDIA, Todd Wiseman.
Oh shit! I know that name.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck? He was busted October the 7th of this year.
For doing the exact same thing as the dude
The
from
guy
PlayStation.
from Sony. Yeah.
Yeah. See, what I'm starting to wonder is how many of these people were priests prior.
You know, what's worse? You know, I'm not trying to make
Like-
fun of it.
Oh,
or
like I'm
whatever.
just saying, like it's bad. Like how do these people even end up in that position? Like
It's because they've been able
Nope.
to hide it,
You don't
money or
want-
whatever
No,
else. And
I would guarantee you somebody they're close to fucking knows about it or had their
Yeah.
suspicions and just
Of
kept their
course.
fucking mouth shut because they're
by-
fucking
because of money
Epstein.
or some other
That's
things.
who. Epstein.
Yeah.
That's who.
I really do. I'm wondering if a lot of this shit is coming from that damn
That's what
from
I'm
that,
thinking.
that court case. And
Yeah.
not to try to be funny, but sometimes it's conspiracy theory until it's true.
Mhm.
Did you guys notice when she started her court last week,
Uh-huh.
when she started her hearing, how many different people
Yep.
stepped down from their positions?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
There was
It-
a lot of people. Even the fucker from Twitter stepped down.
Yes.
And
Oh,
he
you're
even-
right. Yeah.
And
Yeah, he
even
was like,
said he would
"Deuces."
never step down.
Yep. He said, "Deuces."
So I'm really wondering
Fuck
if
this
this
shit,
woman. I'm really wondering if she's really talking finally.
I think she is, and good. I want
You
all
know-
these people to burn.
So
in
apparently
a
8C
lot
didn't
of
get
bad
to
things.
her yet.
Yeah, apparently the Clintons haven't got her yet. But I mean, here you got this guy from NVIDIA, and after this went public by this group, People versus Preds, his LinkedIn profile was deleted.
Actually, it's still there. His picture's deleted.
Yeah, well, they took his picture down that way they can't fucking trace him.
Yeah.
And I mean, they posted full chat logs
Yeah, they did.
of his conversations with this 15-year-old kid.
RDNA, you're not wrong there. Bet
And
you
on top of
fucking
that-
A&E makes
That's
a
the
show.
wrong DNA you want.
And on top of that, last week, which this was being swept under a rug, the senior vice president of PlayStation Network, George Capiopo, or however you say it, was
Also
caught by the
haven't
same
seen it.
fucking group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
this
and
guy.
the sad thing is, ain't none of it like been blown up. Like you would think
No.
pedophiles. Like I'm sorry, and then like I'd rather these people be caught than them.
It's
worrying
because the
about
problem
who's
is so fucking big with that and sex
Wow.
trafficking that they're not going to talk about it
Well, here's
because
my
it's going to get
question.
everybody
Because
up in a
they're
hissy and
This-
concerned.
This guy, this Todd guy, used to
Sorry.
work at IBM for almost 20 years. And he bounced around to Google for about almost 2 years, another place for almost 2 years. He's only been at NVIDIA for almost 2 years.
If Jason Schreier, right, he was so busy to put out this topic today on 343 and everybody else.
Yep. Thank you.
Why the fuck isn't he going after this shit?
Exactly.
Nobody's talking about it.
Thank
I
you,
thought- I
because
thought we were
they're-
for
I
the
think they're
people, right?
scared. I think they're more scared about this sort of stuff to talk about this stuff than just to say, "Oh, they can't make video games and they have terrible things about video games." But well, let's not talk about the dudes that are trying to like
Yeah.
get with underage kids. Like, come on.
Think about the reaction from the public if we actually fucking knew how bad it really was. The only reason you ever want to hide something and not talk about it and make it a thing, a big issue, which it should be just fucking automatically being human, it should just be that way regardless of your outlet. But you put it in the spotlight more often and think how people are going to freak the fuck out. Like you're gonna fucking freak out a lot of people. Like you don't want to do that
And that's the
as a
sad
huge
part.
media outlet, and it sucks.
You just had, and I'm sorry, if this was Phil Spencer or anybody that worked for Microsoft, I feel like this would have been more of an issue.
Oh God, yeah,
Oh.
you know that.
But they didn't. The media hasn't even mentioned this shit.
And
I don't really
the sad-
care who he works for.
Mm-mm.
The guy is trying to court underage kids.
the
This should
saddest
be
part-
talked about. Some of these game journalists should be talking about this. They should fucking publicize it,
Yep.
but they're not.
The saddest part is Kotaku's the one that came out with some of this shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
dude, them of all publications.
Well, it's-
like,
it's-
dude, what?
well, you know
I was
why?
like, they
Yeah.
throw fucks now.
Well,
they really do.
the problem is the reason why they did is because we all know Kotaku will just run with anything that's posted on the internet.
Yeah,
We've seen it.
true. Yeah.
So when that one guy, I can't remember the guy's name, is like that tweeted about it to begin with about the PlayStation guy, this tipster, whatever. He posted it about the PlayStation guy, and everybody was like, oh, there's a crap. Well, then there's some people who are like, we don't know if this is true. We don't know if this is the same guy.
Oh, there were people defending him, dude.
Yeah, and then there's like, let's not like go after him until it's up, and which I agree with to a point. Like I agree, like yeah, if you don't know, you don't know. That's why I never said anything. So I'm gonna sit back and be
That's
like,
why
I'm
it's
gonna wait.
allegedly.
I'm gonna wait
Allegedly.
until they actually do, and then once you hear PlayStation did get rid of them and all this, like okay, so it's true. So now why can't this dude like can he come to Alabama so I can show him how freaking barbed wire lighters and fire ants work? Just saying.
Okay.
Actually, honey, no, actually,
Like,
what you
I
do
would-
is take a
like,
PVC
I would
pipe
literally-
and a gerbil, stick
Or
that
that
up his
too.
rectum, stick the gerbil in there, and pull out the pipe.
Or you can put a rat in the stomach,
No, a
like
rat.
the
Let's just
right.
got a visual of that, didn't he?
like it just like there's so
Feel
many
bad for
like
the gerbil.
torturous things I would want to do to people that do this.
Well,
And
here,
and this is a lot worse than, oh my God, these poor developers worked 43 hours last week. It's terrible.
Or the fact that just okay, they took 2/3 of the game out. Okay, I don't really care. It's still a good game, whatever. I don't care.
they
Let's-
probably
you
did
got-
that for DLC.
Let's get these
We
assholes.
all
Let's
know
get the
that.
people that were at Ubisoft,
Let's
sexual
let's-
harassing people and doing other worse things. Like let's definitely focus this crowd. Let's make it a better workplace for a lot of people.
Let's
Let's
look
get
at-
these assholes out and get rid of their money. They shouldn't have their money when they do all this stuff. All that money should be gone and put up for whatever. I don't know what, but I don't know. It just shit pisses me off.
let's go with that 2/3 thought, right? How many bands have had music that they put out? How much of those songs did they not put on the album? How many movies have we seen where they
Oh,
cut
yeah.
it to fit the timeline, and then they still come back with bonus
DLC.
deleted scenes? You know what I mean? You got all this stuff. So this is to be expected. There's a lot of other games that they had to cut stuff out because it didn't fit with the storyline. It was just like added details that really were fodder that they didn't need to put in. So this isn't the first time. And you're right. Why is this a big concern when there's other bigger issues that they should have went with?
Yeah,
You
like
know-
these two assholes in this industry.
Right.
I mean, these are not just your simple employees.
No, this ain't
You know,
like
these are
Billy
guys-
Bob that's doing
Yeah.
Q&A.
Yeah, these are guys, up the corporate ladder. So why the fuck isn't this an issue, and why is this not being mentioned in the media? And I think, like Huss said, it's such a problem
Mm-hmm.
that people are scared of it.
And they're scared of people that are
The
tied to
media's scared as fuck.
But
Is-
I'm
it.
sorry,
Because the
if there's
media is
one
ran by
thing-
certain
Because they're
people, so-
tied. Yeah. They're paid
if
by
there
them.
is-
They're probably
if there is
involved in it.
one thing, if there is one thing in this world that everybody should want to protect, it's the children.
Thank you.
You're fucking
I'm sorry, you
goddamn
need to
right.
protect your kids. This is so stupid to me because I'm
Well,
a
that's
dad
why-
and
well,
I'm a
that's why,
grandfather.
this innocent until proven guilty. That's the way the laws are. But we treat other people that have done far less worse things, in my opinion, as guilty until proven innocent.
Dude.
This is one of those
Mhm.
cases where I say you better prove your innocence, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you should be buried behind the prison.
I'm
As
here to
a,
tell you right
should
now,
be
If
hung in the
company
fucking
fires
town
you, They
square.
have enough evidence.
I live in North Carolina, and this place is ran by fucking Southern Baptists, right? I guarantee you, I could walk down the street with a fucking joint in my hand and pull more time than this fucker right here is going to end up getting.
Yeah.
Oh, I guarantee you. Guaranteed.
Yep.
So watch and see. And Flame, thank you for the $5 super chat. I don't know if I can read that.
I know that's I was on the same thing. Like
Oh shit. Wilmy, did you get my code? I didn't even know. I forgot to tell you. I put a code in there,
I
another one.
definitely appreciate
Yeah, it's
the
right
super
here.
chat. But
Yeah, thanks for the super chat. And dude, I kind of
Yeah,
agree with
thanks.
that. It's even with
I
all the
read
bad shit I post online, that's pretty dark, dude. But I get where you're coming from. But yeah, I don't know why there's not more people, talking about this. I really don't get it.
Yeah.
Because your kids, man, that's a lot more. I'm sorry.
See, and that's the funny thing, right? Cancer culture hasn't even jumped in on any of this.
I
stuff.
know.
They-
That's the
yeah,
weird
yeah.
part.
Culture is like
but we want to worry
everywhere
about
oh my god,
syrup.
did you see that? The cat fell and hit its head, even though it jumped on its own. And
I
we're
saw
going to
people
defend an
defending
animal,
him.
but yet this guy, you defend him. I understand. Allegedly, right? You got it. Allegedly,
Look,
But,
I ain't gonna attack or defend nobody. I ain't definitely defending if you're being accused of it. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna sit back because most likely, because I mean, it's
when
like
you have
saying you
emails,
committed murder. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like a lot of times murder. Shoot, this is worse than murder. Sometimes
there's an email log saying, you know, what happened and it transpired. You still got to say allegedly, but at the same time, it's like, this isn't a false accusation. This isn't made up stuff. This is stuff that's for real. And, you know, until he goes through the court of law, allegedly.
Oh, he's gonna plead for probation though. That's the worst part of this.
You can't defend somebody hurting kids, no matter how they're hurting them.
And what's worse is like I thought it was like the part that I thought was fake was just the fact that he was wearing a PS5 shirt. To be quite honest,
that's the sad part.
Like,
he really was wearing one.
I know that's because like at first I was like, okay, so this is like if this is fake and it is like a console war bullshit, I was like, okay, this is pretty terrible. But then because I was like PS5, like fitting it would have a PS5 shirt or whatever. But yeah, well, he did. I'm like,
yeah,
Jesus.
he totally did. And I actually Googled the shit. It really did. I mean, it's
that video and all that.
Legit. Yeah, it's legit. Yeah. That's the scary part,
horrible.
but nobody's going after him.
Yeah, I know.
So they're not even talking about it. And these are people in the game, involved in gaming.
I thought we were supposed to protect the devs because, they got to eat too.
No shit.
Oh my God.
And like Nick said, why did Sony wait to fire the guy and when it was made
After
public?
it made. Well, because probably
the backlash, Nick's.
Absolutely.
Well, the question is, did they really know?
I mean,
and
probably
if
not.
they did know, why did they wait so long? But if they didn't know, applause to them for getting rid of them. But still,
hey, at least as soon as it was on Twitter, they pretty much went, "Oh shit," and then said,
"Yeah," and he was gone.
Well, they need to help get him convicted because if he did all this stuff while he was at work, with work emails or any of that stuff, I have no idea. But I'm just saying, if they were able to help, they need to step up and provide all that information to law.
I bet he leveraged a lot of PlayStation stuff. You got to think with what he's trying to do. I guarantee you,
who all got free PlayStation games from him.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Mm-hmm.
I really like. Oh,
did he actually own a golden van?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And Flame paid $2. I don't blame you. Damn. But yeah, I just want to throw that out there, man, because that's shit's been eating at me for the last couple of days. And then we saw this guy here today.
Yeah, once I saw that today, I was like, "Well, shit." All right.
My thing is,
let's go. What does this count?
Is there anybody else attached to him inside of Sony? Or the other guy inside of NVIDIA. Is there anybody else? Because I mean, think about it. Look at what happened with Jared, right? There was a whole bunch of other people involved in his company and Subway that were part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Good Christian games like Bible Simulator. Oh my God! Actually, Nachos, there is a Jesus Simulator.
There is.
I kid you not, dude.
It looks awful. Actually, like just. I mean, yeah, it is. It just looks bad. It looks poorly made to begin with. I mean, you're in first person mode as Jesus. I just think it's quite weird. It's a really, really weird.
I think it's on Steam now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's a Kickstarter. That's what it is.
Oh, it's on Kickstarter. Okay,
it's on Kickstarter. I think you can get if you do the Kickstarter, then they give you like the demo or whatever, the part that's playable right now. I think
the 3 days part.
It's really I don't get it. Like there's certain games out there that I'm just like, who really greenlighted this and said, this is a good
thing. Like the Columbine game.
Yeah, oh yeah, that stayed on Steam for how many months? For a very long time.
So is it multiplayer? Can you pick which side you want to be on? You want to be a Roman?
As far as I know, you're just Jesus.
You're Jesus.
I don't know how else it works. I mean, they really haven't really showed much of it, but
which means you're fake and you're imaginary.
I was gonna say, do you got to wait 3 days before you can play?
Yeah, if they kill you, it takes you 3 days to respawn. And dude, don't feel ripped off because you got a PS5, dude. I love mine.
No.
Yeah, no, don't feel like that.
I love my PS5.
There will be games coming.
You got it at MSRP, so you got it at retail. I got mine at retail. I haven't played it a lot, but I actually, for what I have played, I'm actually
Just
happy that I got
Hey,
it. Like,
I like my
just-
PS5, dude.
stay out of the Newfonomics, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, don't listen to Noof and those Noofonomics.
yeah, because in about a week you'll trade it in, get something else, and then trade that
Then
in
you
to
go
go back to your PS5. I mean, that's just what you do. If Noof's still in here, I hope he is.
Oh, he was
he's
in here
probably here
earlier.
somewhere.
You should be.
He's probably hanging around here somewhere. But yeah, dude, don't feel bad. There's plenty of games to play on the PS5. If you don't have it, get PS Plus.
Yes. Oh,
just a joke about the Sony guy. Okay.
oh, oh! I get it now. Shit.
Well, you're not 15, so you weren't getting.
Yeah,
that
you're
PS5.
probably over 15.
Damn it.
He wasn't going to get
If not,
your
you're in the
PS5.
wrong. You're in the wrong chat anyway.
Shit.
I know it's so weird just having just a few of us on the panel, isn't it?
And we're still off the rails.
We're still on.
Yes, not as
We
bad
do.
as normal.
We're not. Yeah.
Well,
we don't have.
Well,
fork
we
here.
do have a double Wilmy.
We do.
Yeah, we do have double whammy, right? See? Because Hus couldn't take the time to just click on something, you know? Matter of fact, here. Oh, I can't do it for him. Shit. Never mind.
No, you can't. Yeah, that's good.
I thought I could do it for him.
Can you turn off the
Yeah,
camera? I'm not saying you should.
Now, I can mute him or unmute him. I can remove him from the stream or put him in solo.
Okay. We just don't know. You know, he might be wearing some sweatpants or switching sweatpants.
And yeah, I think you're a little over 15, dude. I don't think he'd be interested in you.
Yeah,
You're 40. You're the same age as the rest of us. You're old.
You're old.
Yeah. So he wouldn't like you.
You should have looked for him like 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Yeah, 35 years ago, he'd been
35.
into you.
Shit. God.
I'm sorry. But I guess we're going back to Halo because there's really not a lot of gaming news except for the VGAs tomorrow.
Which I'm excited to watch all.
Me too.
I am really excited to watch all the different, world premieres and all the different just new looks at certain games that'll be coming out next year. Because I feel like we'll get something from Redfall. I really do. Just because that's
I hope so.
because that's their closest game other than like Stalker 2 or something like that Microsoft is kind of putting forward. I know Stalker 2 is not their game. They only have it exclusive for a few months.
Hey, Paula.
See ya, Paula.
Oh, we got another one?
Hey. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Chuck
Paula
Norris's
Norris.
wife. I knew it.
Yeah, sure is.
But like I'm ready for it. Like I really am, and I'm happy that hopefully I'll be able to get to watch it tomorrow night. I'm definitely hoping so. Since now they pushed it
7:30?
they pushed it 30 minutes. So
7:30 Eastern time.
So I got to tell you, I'm actually dreading part of the show. And the part of the show I'm dreading is after. With everybody going to have...
So you're saying Twitter.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So
why
not
I just-
necessarily the show.
I'm not
Yours
really...
is-
Yeah, the show, this is the first year I'm not as excited. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because we're so involved in this stuff. And it's just been all over the place. We've done our opinions on which game we want to win, which game we think will win, and kind of going from there. Which trailers we think are going to pop in, which ones we expect and want to see, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We've gone the whole shebang on tearing it apart, nitpicking it, and it hasn't even been out yet. Yeah, and then people are going to do it during the show, and I'm just going to watch the show on my own and formulate my own opinions. I might be, with the DM with you guys, obviously, check that out. Did you see this? Oh, cool. What was that type? That stuff like we normally do. But other than that, I just want to be able to watch and not be sidetracked by anybody else's opinions or ideas, or even just discussion, talking about something. And here I am trying to watch the next thing and missing out on it. I want to be able to enjoy it and be surprised. That's the most thing, right? Go in there blind with no expectations, no anticipation of anything. Just see what it is and take it for what it is, and then walk away. And obviously we'll see stuff that we should all be happy with. It might not be all the same thing that we're all happy with, but we should be able to walk away from it happy and be able to celebrate that this was a good show.
And
then
yes, we
kinda
do
go
need
from
more
there.
horror games.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we need a lot more of those.
We
We
need a
need so many more horror games.
We need a Fear 4.
We need another
Yes.
Visage. I started
Yes.
that fucker. I started that
well,
fucker.
I know this is.
I
Gonna
told
be
you, dude,
weird.
that game is fucking
Dude,
I'm really
it's so
shocked.
good.
I don't know why that wasn't nominated at least for an indie game.
Something like holy fuck, it blew my mind because I watched a little bit of gameplay in early access. Fucking years ago? It was in like early access on Steam, and then the game right now it's a full blown like I would think it's a AAA game if I didn't know any better.
I mean, just like that one scene in the kitchen where they take it from The Evil Dead, where all the appliances and shit
Appliances are
start
talking?
talking and laughing at you and stuff. I mean, come on, dude.
Like having a
That
full
game
blown
is
conversation
amazing.
with each other and shit.
That
Yeah,
game, PT had nothing on that game.
no, and I'm not all the way
Nothing.
through it either. So no more talking past the
Yeah.
appliances talking.
Like I know Dead Space isn't necessarily a horror game, but
It is, the first
do you
one.
think EA will show off more of that? I know they
Yes.
already showed
I
their
could see them
gameplay.
doing it. Yeah.
Like, you think they would be there to show that, or would they just wait to push out in E3 since they've kind of backed out of E3?
It's
year and stuff,
hype
so-
for it's died down. Like talk of it has kind of
Yeah.
died down. And you have the old devs, Callisto Protocol.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
one
right.
I would love to
that thing's
fucking
gone
see.
silent, man.
Yes, and I think that one
That's
might
why.
actually show up.
Yeah.
Because you got to get people talking about it again, right?
Sure.
And I honestly think we'll see at least a cutscene from Hellblade. I don't even
see,
care if it's just an
see-
update. That's all.
see-
I don't.
No, I don't want to update. Like, I know you're doing all the freaking like motion cap. Like, I get it. I get you didn't get started on it until like this year, basically with mocap. But like, if you don't got any gameplay to show me, don't show it. Don't show the game.
Yeah.
But if the
cinema
cinematics are in engine,
I'm
just
okay.
like fucking,
No,
I want to see it
because
I
you're
wanna
gonna
see
you're
it.
gonna give me you're gonna show me something that the game isn't. That's the problem.
My
I
whole
don't
thing
care if
is
you show
they've
me
been
in engine doesn't mean that's what you get to play as. No,
But
it's
all
just what the engine
hold
is
on.
capable of doing.
I want to rewind you like a few seconds. I will tell you for sure that a good chunk of what appear to be cutscenes in Infinite are like it
They're all
goes
Infinite.
from that straight to gameplay,
Yeah.
and it is what it is, and that's I believe they're using UE5, and you saw that Matrix shit just like I did.
Again,
Now that's drastic. Yes,
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
like they've
that's-
taken their
that's-
time and
yes, thank you.
but if we're gonna see as big of a jump as I think we're gonna see in graphics soon, with shit like what UE5's doing, it's not too far out of the realm to think that they would be doing something like that with Hellblade, where maybe not all of the cutscenes are pre-rendered, or well, whatever. They're like literally a smooth transition because they're using all the same shit, all the same assets. It's not tinkered with and made to
Right.
look absolutely beautiful, and that's what I want to see personally, because the first one looked fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah, with
And
less
to-
money, less
Yeah,
everything.
exactly. So to think that, like, even seeing in engine anything is literally just gonna tell me that it's gonna look even better than the first one, which is
I
a
also just want to see a date
big deal. I do too.
because it was the
whole
first
thing-
game shown, so like it needs a date sometime.
Right.
It
My whole
does.
thing is they've shown it, what, 3 times already?
Well,
And each
Technically,
time,
only
devs
once.
talking and shit,
Yeah,
and
right,
like
but that's-
it's only
trailers
been shown
type
once.
stuff.
technically, but that's my whole point is they've been doing that. I don't want to see that no more. I'm actually
No,
tired
thank
of
you.
seeing
I'm okay
Hellblade
with
2. I want to see
I do.
it
I want
to
see
come
whatever
out
the fuck
with
they'll show
a
me.
date, and I want to play it. But I'm tired of seeing about it and nothing more.
I want to
You
see
know what I
one
mean?
fight scene, like
Yeah,
10 seconds. That's all I
that'd
can
be-
fuck about.
that'd be
I want to see
perfectly
some
fine.
combat.
as long
like,
as it's
Gameplay,
the
actual
gameplay
gameplay.
combat. Like,
Right.
don't show me like I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to like. Don't show me scripted,
pre-choreographed.
Yes, thank
thing,
you.
yeah.
Don't give me that. Give me.
I'd be okay with that.
Like
What about if it was a QTE?
a what?
Quick time.
No,
Yeah, no,
No.
because I know
Let's
what
do
you're
that.
trying to. I know what
Yeah.
you're doing. You're trying to like poke the bear that is
Yeah.
Sony right now for Horizon fans. I will say this, and I'll poke the bear. Yes, the game looks phenomenal from what I've seen, but I am literally tired of seeing slow-mo everything that you do in the game. Like, I don't know. Like, the first game wasn't like that. It didn't go into slow-mo every time I tried to do something.
So
I hope they're just doing this for
would that be
like cinematic, like, oh my God moments, but like, I hope in game my game doesn't just slow down to give me this slow-mo
so
film
in
look.
Max Payne? It's called bullet time. Would this be called
Well,
arrow
that's
time?
Shit.
Fuck, man.
I'm excited for Horizon. I don't care what anybody says, but I'm definitely looking forward to that
excited
game.
to see
But I could see where certain people had some issues with that trailer, just with because I honestly did as soon as it started. I was like, why is it everything in slow motion? Like, why are we doing this?
You know,
Cinematic effect.
I know,
well,
and that's probably what it's for
And,
the trailer.
well, and it's tech in my mind, something like that is
Because what it
okay for a single player campaign driven game. It wasn't okay when they did that kind of shit in fucking Halo. That drove me fucking nuts. It was cool, but it got me
Yeah.
killed a lot.
Well,
You know what I mean?
like Last of Us. Last of Us is what it reminds me of, because Last of Us 2 had a lot of those moments where it went in that slow mo when you're getting into that fight, and it kind of certain things would be like accented, like it's like, oh my God, it's like such a big deal thing that's going on, which is cool in that game because of the gore and the way that like the darkness of the game and everything else that's going in it. This game, like, I don't
Overuse
know.
is a big issue too. If it wasn't so used
don't overuse
constantly.
because that was the problem in the trailer for me. Like, if it happened a couple of times, I'm cool with it. But like when she literally put the trap for the electric trap, and the dinosaur or the the mech got into it, it was super slow mo, and the tail got it set on fire. I'm like,
They
how's it
drug
going
it
in
out.
slow motion?
Yeah.
Like it
was
drug it out.
Was it ray traced?
No idea.
I don't think so.
Well, if the sand was
Actually, I
Vaseline,
don't.
like-
Actually, I don't really know. I mean, they don't. The trailer doesn't say if anything's ray traced. And
I'm just
I
saying,
feel
if
like-
the sand was wet like Vaseline, then it was ray traced.
I feel like if it was more fluid too when games did it, it wouldn't be as jarring. Like
That's also true.
less often. Like reserve it for some like really badass
Something
shit.
cool, yeah,
And,
cool time.
You know, like cut a few of the things out and just kind of make it a little more fluid, and because you still get that kind of herky jerky. Like they almost have to put it in slow motion to give you time to push certain buttons and shit. Like it could be more fluid.
Oh, quick time events. Yeah,
Yep.
we know about those.
QT.
It could be more fluid.
I like stuff like what Dying Light does with slow mo. You know what I mean? Like
Yes,
it's quick and to the point, and I feel like that's why I'm looking forward
and
to
it's more
Dying Light 2.
random.
I hope we see more from that. Actually, I was
Yeah.
just thinking about that the other day. I was like, it's been a while since we've seen that a lot from them on a big stage. And I feel like they could really go in, a little bit more on a bigger stage about, the fighting mechanics in that game, because it looks like it's reinvented and really like you're parkouring dudes onto hitting other dudes. And I mean, this is stuff I'm like, okay, this is
They
wild here.
Bumped
you
it
know
up
what I
a
mean?
notch.
And
compared to
honestly,
the first.
and what they haven't shown is co-op. Like
That too, yeah.
because like
true.
like I can see the combat. Like they've shown the combat a little bit. Like I get it. Like the parkour is like the big thing. Like I never played the first one, so I'm
Oh,
not
my
going to go
fuck
there and just
baller.
say like
Which
if
game's
it's
that?
Well, don't forget,
good or
it
not,
just
but-
went
Dying
gold
Light.
at the end of last month.
So fucking.
So
But it did
Yes,
go
it is.
gold. So
That's what I'm
since it
saying.
went gold, I can I can.
That's
easily
why I could see
that
it being there easily.
Yeah.
And it's coming out in February, so
Yep.
it's
So is
co-op,
everything
that's a
else.
perfect time. Well, but still, that's a perfect time for it to be displayed. Hey,
Yeah.
don't forget, 2 months. Here, this is what you get.
We're
Not even
coming
2
out
months, it'll be a
alongside
month
every
of
other
change.
game that's coming out next
No,
year.
that's what I'm saying. You got Horizon, you got Dying Light, you got
Yeah,
freaking
man.
Elden Ring. What else is coming out then? I think a couple things.
Everything's coming out in February, even the
Yeah,
Steam
pretty
Deck.
You know, there's gonna be like 3 of them that get pushed back. Come on, we all know this.
Well, they've
mean,
already pushed a lot back out of
Saints Row said we're going all the way to August, bitches.
Yeah.
That's probably
Think
some of
keep
the
that game.
backlash.
I'm still looking forward to it.
Dude, I stopped Saints Row at like fucking Gat's second Revenge or whatever the fuck they named that.
I
don't
stopped
remember.
it with an hour into the first one.
Yeah, the second one
Hell
was the last
something.
one I played.
I just don't understand how they came out with Agents of Mayhem. That one there
Agents
was
of Mayhem was actually really good. I don't care what anybody
It
says.
weren't that bad. Yeah, I agree.
It was
with
actually
Bomber on that one.
pretty freaking fun. That was a really fun game. It definitely made
But
you feel like you were playing Crackdown.
You notice the both of you actually
And Saints
liked
Row at the same
Agents, but didn't like the main game. The main line of the game.
Huh?
So,
But you're forgetting the highlight of tomorrow night. Sting.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus fuck.
The guy that hasn't released a song since what, like 1980?
What about Imagine Dragons? They've been a while for them.
Oh,
too.
fuck. Who the hell
Dude,
listens to them?
At least they're more relevant. Like, what the
Yeah, I was
hell?
gonna
I
say,
still agree with
fuck.
Bomber.
yeah.
Like, dude, like, I'm sorry. The audience that's going really
Sting
watching
should be
tomorrow,
like
they're just
using
like,
a
"What
walker right now. It shouldn't. I mean, let's be honest.
I
mean-
said it last night. I thought the dude had died like years ago. I didn't even know
I
he was
had
still
no
around.
idea he was
Dude,
still
there-
alive.
there's
either.
people out there that are still trying to ask, like, who's the dude on that commercial that's with what's the gay black rapper guy? What's his name?
oh,
That's
I know you're
like
talking
very
about.
flamboyant now. Like he
Yeah,
definitely. What's his name?
the Old Town Road guy.
Yes, Old Town Road. Whatever that guy. Somebody knows his name.
I know his name. I can't remember it now.
No idea.
But like they know him, but they didn't know who the hell Elton John is. You know what I mean? Like that's how this is going to be. Sting's going to come out. They're like, who's that? Imagine Dragons, cool. Like
Who the
let's go.
fuck is that guy?
Lil Nas X. There
It's
you
just
Who's
yeah.
Sting?
There you go. Nas X. That's it. Yeah, like who the hell
Oh,
is the Sting
Nacho
guy?
said he was. Wait a minute. Nacho said he was actually around, and he was playing in a Hulu murder series show. Holy shit!
Really?
Was he the corpse?
Kanye?
I mean, was he the guy they drew the chalk line around, or what, dude?
I don't think that's a joke
Fucking
there.
Bourne.
Bourne.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
God damn.
I mean,
But
was he
also
the guy that was
Casket-
laying on the floor before they called me?
Hey, Casket, I know this is you said this earlier, but it would be kind of funny to see It Takes Two and then see
Oh, yeah.
Joe Ferris go off because he would.
Dude,
Oh,
that
it
guy's
was-
say
funny
F
as
the
hell.
Oscars again. Maybe this
Oh,
time
it
they
was
have
like
like a TV delay. I wonder if they'll have a TV delay this time when he gets up there.
Oh yeah, Nacho said it was a cameo, so it doesn't count. Yeah,
Oh.
so I was right. He was the corpse. Got it. Because I mean, what's he going to? Does he even have a voice anymore at this point?
That's what I want to know. But then again, I don't know. Look at freaking half of the guys from that freaking era is that they all still have their voices.
Wilmy, I'm thinking
Well,
you're
I mean-
confusing Stephen Bowie with Sting.
Be David Bowie.
David Bowie.
David
Oh,
Bowie?
whatever.
David Bowie's been dead for a while.
Yeah,
now.
he's been
Even-
dead for a while.
I don't know, but that's what
He
I'm saying.
died not
Maybe
long
that's
after being in Zoolander.
Now, dude, man from shit, y'all gonna get on. to
Nacho
it
says
now.
he still walks.
What's the dude's
That's
name that like is it something Richards?
Oh,
Keith
Keith
Richards?
Richards.
Keith Richards. There we go.
Oh, dude,
that dude,
he's
he's
that
still
fucker's
alive.
eternal,
How is he?
man.
Bowie
I
died
swear
in
he is.
2016.
No, like how in the world? How's that
Nah,
dude
dude,
still
the
alive?
bad part, Keith Richards died like back in 1974. Just nobody told his ass yet. He's been high.
Well,
He
when
never
he's so-
sobered
he-
up.
they say
whatever
when we
he
nuke
has-
each other, it's going to be
see-
Roaches and Keith Richards still alive.
Yep, and
Like,
Betty
everybody-
White.
Everybody's all worried about like getting all these like medical stuff to cure certain things. Now, why don't you just go get Keith Richards' blood? Because apparently
Yeah, no
he ain't
shit.
got nothing. So whatever he's got, I'm pretty sure would cure cancer.
He
Like-
and like Nacho said, Steven Tyler, dude, that dude
Oh,
looks
dude.
like he
Oh,
kind of looks like that
Jesus.
weird, creepy ant you don't want to visit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he is
I
the
mean,
ant.
Oh,
He
He
man.
totally is.
Remember the
He
what is
can't
it,
hit that high
video
note
game
anymore, though.
awards when he was like, "Oh, you're looking hot," and the guy's like, "That's my daughter. She's like 15." He's like, "Oops."
Yeah, he was always a weird looking dude in the beginning. So
Dude, yeah, I mean,
I
just
mean,
like
dude looked like a
freaking
lady.
Mick Jagger. I mean, I don't know how anybody ever thought either one of those dudes look good, but hey, whatever.
yeah, Mick
That's all
Jagger's
you.
another one.
God.
Hey man, that's why people
Hey,
want to be singers.
Do y'all remember what
That
Celebrity
front man
Deathmatch
even
when
look
they
ugly.
made them fight each other?
Nickelback.
Oh
Yes.
yes. Oh
Dude.
I love
God.
Celebrity
Used to love
Deathmatch.
that show.
God, like that was the epitome of MTV.
I
That's
still
when
watch it,
MTV
dude.
Dude, I
Hell
would
yeah.
watch Celebrity Deathmatch if it was still on today. Like it needs to be on
It's
today.
on,
It has to be the old school. You can't do today's
It's on one of
version.
the streaming.
No, it
it's on one
has
of
to
the
be
streaming
all
services I've got.
Claymation.
Did you guys see Cloud's DM? If you haven't looked in the DM group, check it out.
I have
If
not.
you
on
wanna
No,
there.
talk
I've not
about
even
it.
looked in the DMs yet.
I just opened it, and it's
Please
I
don't.
mean, it's been talked about for a while now, but I don't know.
Where is it? Damn it. Where is it? I can't get into
The
there.
Patamon.
The
Look
one
at
on the
that.
very bottom.
The one that he just did
Yeah.
with
Battlefield.
Xbox.com new release.
About Battlefield being $48.99.
Oh no, yeah,
Well,
because it
Game
says
Pass,
it
you
has
get the
Game Pass tag on it.
discount.
Well, I guess because it's. I mean, it could. I mean,
It's very.
It's going to
I
end up
per-
there anyway, but
I mean, it's definitely going to end up there because of EA Play. But
I
like,
feel like it's early, but
I mean, I personally thought it was. It's not a very good compared to
don't-
even Battlefield
I don't-
1 and 5. And
I don't have a problem with it. I actually like it.
really, see, I have so many issues with like the gunplay. I guess I know I'm a COD guy. I get it. I know, but I've played Battlefield all of them prior, so I just feel like the gunplay just feels a little off to me. Like especially with what is LMGs or even snipers are not as like it doesn't feel like it used to. I guess I don't know that. That's just
Well,
me, but I know it's a
if you-
different game. So
The thing is, too, you have to remember every Battlefield. I think it's ever even came out, even back since Bad Company. It always takes them like 2 months to get the shit straight.
yeah, and they said there's like 2 or 3 updates that are going to come out by January. I think so. I mean,
I played the
it's
beta.
good on them for fixing stuff.
The biggest issue I had was assholes that wouldn't revive me, so I'd have to.
Nobody
spawn
revives
clear
you.
back
that's
back,
still
so.
that's still a thing. So
Yeah, nobody
that's
revives
rare.
anybody. It's very rare. I've gotten into a couple of matches where people would revive you, and it's just like
That shit's fucking irritating.
that person becomes your best friend. You follow
yep,
him around.
you
the
follow
map.
him all the way. You
Yeah.
revived me one time. You're my buddy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you become like old Jeff Keighley and Kojima. You follow each other around. You wear the same clothes. You sniff
Yep.
each other's underwear. You know, that type of thing. At that point,
Fucking nacho, Jesus.
But I
you
don't
need
know
a
if any of-
crowbar to separate you two.
I know
Yeah.
nobody in here likes COD. I get it, but I know like today,
well, it's not a bad fish if you cook it properly.
Caldera came out for Warzone, so you no longer go to was it Verdansk or Donsk?
The fuck did Chuck Norris's cousin Paul say that got him deleted here? Oh, it's
none
one of those.
None of those
Gotcha.
damn links.
Fucking Chuck Norris.
But it came out and I've watched a little bit of it. I'm so glad. I'm finally probably going to uninstall Call of Duty now, just because.
Oh damn, it'll be like Christmas, dude. Your hard drive will have.
I know my hard drive will be
now.
super happy,
Oh,
but
it's gonna
like
be pumped.
it's only just because when I watched it, it's all the you're using nothing but Vanguard weapons basically in. Well, I don't know. It's just not. Yeah.
It's not worth it. What?
Like yeah, it just doesn't and even the map doesn't even excite me. Like I don't know, like I thought it was gonna like get me back into want to go in Warzone, and I don't know if it's just because freaking Halo's got me by the balls right now, because it really does. The multiplayer is literally taking over me. Like right now, I want to like say, "Oops, my internet went out," but actually go play Halo. But like it's just crazy.
What the fuck? Oops.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, Willie. I'm sorry.
No.
Why you on Xbox? I don't know.
Oh, your internet was
not
out.
me.
Well,
That's not me. That's not me, man.
You gotta remember, I got your phone number, bitch.
I know.
Crispy, was that a swan swallow?
Oh shit.
He's playing Swallow the Swan right now.
Playing
No.
my internet's out.
My thing is, it looks like Halo is doing the same thing like Fortnite, where you're just going to keep on playing the same thing and expand on it versus selling you a whole new game over and over and over, a la Madden, a la Call of Duty. You know what I mean? It's like at some point in time, this stuff is going to kill itself, and it's showing. They're killing themselves.
Yeah, I agree.
Eventually,
And Call of
but
Duty,
Unfortunately, it's still the number one
I don't
sold
know,
game
man.
ever.
It's I gave up because just copy and paste over and
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Each
I mean,
year.
it absolutely is. Yeah. I mean, I was excited for Modern Warfare, the one that came out in 2019, just because of, the new engine and of course the setting.
I had fun with that
Right.
one playing
And I'm
with you.
fine with
Yeah.
that. You get the
I have
new
not
engine,
bought a Call of Duty
new,
since.
new everything,
That's the last one I
and
bought.
build from it.
Jesus, Black
But I
Ops
mean,
3 was
the
last one I
the last
paid for.
3 that we had, well, technically 4 now, it's all the same.
Yeah, I mean, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, whatever it's called, Cold War, and now Vanguard, all the same, just different weapons. That's basically what I
Really
kind of consider it.
Grace Chapman.
Jesus, man,
Bye-bye.
Go
Good lord.
why can I
Ay,
touch
ay,
it? Oh, there it
ay.
goes.
Oh, because I'm getting them as soon as they pop in.
I was too.
Go to your corner, mother.
No, you got her before I did. Oh no, you put her on timeout.
Yeah,
I hit
I'll
her
wait.
from
If they pop back in, then I'll just ban them.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just banned them anyway.
Okay.
That's
But,
what
like,
we do.
We already know
It's
it's
just-
it's a porn
Dick butt.
links bullshit. So you're out.
But yeah, it's just
Hi,
I don't know.
Grace.
Halo's just kind of winning out right now. It just really is. It's just kind of has.
Are we playing after the show or are you going night-night?
I'm definitely
I
not
wish I
going
could.
night night,
I still got to work.
but I got to do some work, and then I may be able to get on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
still
gotta
got
work.
shit I got to do.
Getting bummed.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's the
Play
story
by
of my life.
goddamn self.
Well, I mean, you play with yourself all the fucking time. What's the difference now?
Oh, it's just not
One-
as fun by yourself.
One, you have a joystick or a thumbstick, then you got a thunder thimble.
Two
So I
of
mean,
them.
it's pretty much the same thing.
I'm
There's
just
two
curious.
thumbs.
It's probably about the
Thunder
same.
thimble.
It's probably about the same size as that little thumbstick right there. See how small it is? See?
That's not bad. I've seen worse. Wait, what?
What are you doing?
That's why Fork's not on here, right?
You have proof.
Yep, exactly.
I'm curious now. Is anybody picking up these codes? I haven't
I have
seen
no idea.
anybody saying that.
Oh,
I don't
no-
even
no-
ask
nobody-
anymore because
nobody
nobody,
has said,
ever
but, yeah.
says thank you, fuck you, or otherwise. And I honestly don't even know what the codes are. I know they are valid. I just don't know what they're for. I didn't
Well, where the fuck are you getting them then?
write it down. One came from
A psychic.
Prime. One came from an email at
Oh.
random places.
Oh, that's great. We're not responsible.
Shit
for
I
it.
won't
Give it
play.
out.
We're not responsible for whatever you download.
You're probably getting a virus as they
Who knows?
speak.
One was probably a Pornhub subscription. I didn't want anymore. I don't know.
What was the psychic reading to
Hey,
that?
which one was that one? So I can go
FYI
back, make sure it's not,
website.
Yeah, that's probably where they're coming from. Is all these damn codes he's putting in the chat.
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
Hey, more
That's probably where
viewers.
it is. That's probably exactly where the fuck they're coming from. But honestly, on that note, I say we start getting everybody out of here because I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't really have a whole lot of news to talk about anyway.
No, not at all.
So
I'm good.
Did
with
I
it.
miss the part where you told me how you felt about Halo? Was I gone?
Yes, you
yeah,
Yeah,
Figured.
figured.
you were holding
Yeah.
on to something when he was
No,
talking
I-
about it.
that's
went
when you
upstairs, took a piss, took the-
That's,
Peed
I think that's
outside
when
to piss.
I think that's when your brother-in-law locked
Put the
his
girl to
keys
bed.
in his
That's
anus
right.
or something.
Oh, yeah.
Say this.
Yeah. He found him. It just
Well,
took
that's
a
good.
minute.
No, I'm glad
Drive
you
out of there.
there.
I had to try every fucking key in my goddamn door to see which one was his because they all look the fucking same. It was
Doesn't
dumb.
sound
Here's
right
my
either.
question:
Plastic.
why do you have keys to his door?
Because it's my sister's house.
Oh,
I have
that
a
makes sense.
spare. Yeah.
Oh, well,
And
that's
I
nice.
lived there before this one.
Oh, so she
Like,
actually
it was
trusts you
my
with the
house,
key.
actually.
Okay, well, damn, that's
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 interesting.
amazing.
Yeah.
They should.
Hey, technically, it's
trust
my
you?
dad's
Man.
house until they officially buy it from him anyway. So yeah,
Ah,
I'd keep on
okay.
whether they wanted me to or not.
Man, we just went down a rabbit hole on that, huh? I mean,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
even Bomber
Almost.
Sister doesn't give him a key.
That's true.
Yeah. He wouldn't want a key. Let's
Nope.
be honest.
That's true.
He's lost every single one.
But
Oh, Distracted. I completely agree with that. Bad Santa, one of the best Christmas movies ever.
oh yeah,
one of my favorites.
severely underrated.
Oh, can we? I know we're trying to get out of here. Did y'all ever see that? The post that I don't know who it was that they rated like the top. I think it's Barstool did like the top 10 Christmas movies, and like literally they put Home Alone 3 above Home Alone 2.
What the
Like, how,
fuck?
how would you ever do that for one?
What the fucking
What?
fuck?
Wow.
Bad Santa was like number 9.
What happened
come
is
on.
the people,
They even put,
the people that were watching this content never fucking watched it because they're fucking not
Dude, it
old
was-
You know,
enough.
it
we've
was
had
awful.
we've had this
Oh.
argument with another
Ooh.
friend about Christmas movies, like Die Hard and all these other ones. So I'm like,
Yeah.
certain movies are Christmas movies. Certain movies just happen to have Christmas as a background.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
exactly.
It's like saying The Division is a Christmas game.
Yeah.
Is it? Well,
Yeah.
in realism, yes, but not really.
But not really.
Which one's a Christmas movie? Which one did you say?
Division.
No, I
Division.
think Division is a Christmas
it was
game.
it was a predecessor of what we just had the past couple of years.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like the Gremlins.
ironically,
They can
right?
people are calling Gremlins a Christmas movie. Not really.
I mean,
But it takes place.
it takes
during,
place
I don't
during
know.
Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
There's a
I mean,
difference.
I
Unless
watch
it's
it
like
every
Christmas.
Christmas, guaranteed. So
I mean, it's kind of
for
like
me,
Die
it's a
Hard,
Christmas
kind of
movie.
the same thing.
Well, we've
My
also
wife
had movies.
is right now watching Christmas with the Cranks for the third time this fucking week.
Oh, jeez.
I
I liked
hate
it
that
the first
goddamn
time I
movie.
watched it, but that was it. I didn't want to watch it
I
again.
don't like the movie. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
that
I
also,
don't
has Jamie
either.
Lee
Gremlins?
Curtis in it.
No, Christmas with the
Oh.
Cranks.
Yeah, Christmas
Oh.
the Cranks. That has Jamie Lee Curtis in it.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Not the
Leah's
worst thing I've
favorite
ever
Allen.
seen, but it's not the best.
At
Talk
least
about cranking one out.
Lisa don't have Jamie Lee Curtis and Adam Sandler in it.
Oh, jeez. Now that
And to
would
cap
be
it all off, have Nicolas Cage in it too.
Oh.
Oh Jesus!
As long as he don't talk, apparently he gets good reviews. I was kidding.
Although that Rizzo the Rat and Nicolas Cage gif or the meme was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's why I posted because I don't like Nicolas Cage either. I got ruined with him in the '80s when he was in that movie Valley Girl
Oh well.
Oh wow!
and Raising Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, I
Raising
hate that
Arizona
movie.
was one of those.
I hate that movie.
Yeah,
I
That
did
was
like
just-
National Treasure though. Yeah, I don't know why. I think
Born in
it's
60
I like-
seconds. That's
I
literally,
liked it
literally
too.
anybody else could literally be that character, and it still be a great movie. But I still love the movie. I guess I
See?
love the idea. around
Nacho's
it.
got a point. Pet Cemetery 2 is a great Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's true.
yeah. There you go.
I started throwing that out there with my wife because with my wife and my friend were going back and forth about stuff like that, and I started chiming in. I'm like, well, what about this movie? It's got Thanksgiving in it. Is it a Thanksgiving movie? And they're like, no. I said, well, what's the difference? Some of the movies you guys are saying, well, but they said Merry Christmas. I said, okay, well, they sat down at a Thanksgiving feast. Did they not? So is it not a Thanksgiving movie? They sat down and said Thanksgiving, and they had their prayers. Well, yeah. So sometimes people get over a little
There you go.
exaggerated.
Yeah, here.
The
Okay,
classic movie right there.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Damn
Okay,
right.
so listen to this. Okay, I found the top 10. So this is Barstool rankings of Christmas movies of all time. Number 1. Or actually, I'll do number 10. We'll
Yeah,
do
start-
all the way to 1. So number 10 is Bad Santa.
Oh, what?
Number 9
Thanks,
is
you
Home
higher.
Alone 2. Number 8 is Miracle on 34th Street. Number 7 is A Christmas Story. Number 6 is
7?
Home- Yep,
Wow.
Yoshi
Yes.
tried.
7?
Thank you. Exactly. Let's keep going. Number 6 is Home Alone 3. So think about that real quick. They put Home Alone 3 over all of those.
Christmas.
Number 5 is Elf. And I'm okay with that one.
Yeah,
You know, it's good up
that
there.
sounds about right.
4 is Christmas Vacation. I feel like it's a little robbed of a few spots.
Yeah.
Then you have Fred Claus. Why is that number
fuck that
3?
movie.
What
Number
the
3
fuck is
Fred
that?
Claus. It's literally where he is a human or he's whatever.
Yeah.
he
It's
is.
Vince Vaughn.
It's Vince Vaughn. It's really
Yeah.
not that
Yeah,
funny,
it's-
honestly. It's pretty stupid.
It's
like-
okay.
I've
but
never,
it's definitely.
I've never
it's-
even
well,
fucking heard of it.
You're
He-
not.
he's-
missing-
yeah.
You're not
he's-
missing anything. I
He's
promise you.
Santa's son, and he doesn't want to.
That's what it is.
Santa's
He-
brother.
Or brother. Something.
Was it
It's something
brother?
It's his
stupid.
brother.
Either way, it's dumb.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's right. It's his brother.
Number 2 is Home Alone, the first one.
Okay. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm okay with it's 2, but you have some other ones that are in the top 10 that should have been there. Number 1, It's a Wonderful Life. Like I get it, it's old school, but I'm sorry, a lot of those trump that one. So that's the
You know the irony about that movie? You know that movie actually flopped for 25
Yeah.
years after it was
It
released.
did.
Yes, it did.
It did.
I
The
know.
only reason it picked up steam was because they started playing it constantly, kind of like they do Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that fucking movie though.
Oh,
First
dude,
time
I
watched
know
it.
I can watch on Christmas Eve. Christmas Story goes on my television. It does not stop until like the next.
I was gonna say, there's channels actually run that bitch marathon status
24
24 hours, and that's the channel I'll go to every time I fucking watch.
We've been
Turn the
doing it
TV
every
on.
year.
We used to watch. I remember as a kid, we used to watch every year all the Peanuts movies. We used to watch.
Rudolph and
Yeah,
Frosty. and
those ones. I mean, I bought them for my daughter.
they don't
because
even
they don't
fucking
play them anymore.
those anymore.
But you know what
No.
sucks
He's-
is my wife hates those movies, and I don't understand
And you
why.
love them.
I don't know. I love
They're
them.
the best
because
movies
of my
ever. The
childhood.
claymation,
Dude.
come
Yeah.
on, man.
Yeah, the old school claymation.
Come on.
works.
No
Like
change.
Stacy hates them
Silver
too,
and
dude.
Gold.
Well, I don't have that
Come on.
problem. My wife
Like,
loves those movies.
Snow Miser.
But here,
Come
Yeah.
on. Like,
why in the actual fuck is Home Alone 3 on that list at all?
thank you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I do-
Okay.
I'd rather do Sweet Home Alabama just because at the end it's Christmas time.
Yeah,
before I
put the
would put
Gremlins in there
that
for fuck's sake.
Thank
Like
you.
something.
Well, at least
Debbie Does
like,
Dallas would be better.
I think it was Nacho said a minute ago. At least one of those Tim Allen movies didn't make it.
Okay.
I would have
Oh,
taken
you know-
that one over that
No,
fucking
I would-
horseshit Home
I
Alone
would take
3.
the first
Two
one.
weren't
I
that
would
The
take
Santa Claus, the
the
original, was
original
great.
Santa Claus, 100%.
Okay.
Was, it was
I liked it.
And
was
then went
amazing.
downhill from there.
Everything
The one with
after
Martin
that
Short
was
wasn't
dog
that
shit.
great.
Yeah.
the Martin
Yeah.
Short one. Yeah, when he was Jack Frost was trash.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, it
And
was
then
so
when he
bad.
got married, even though the wife was, I guess hot or whatever, but like it still was a stupid movie. Like the premise of the movie was dumb.
It was so
Well,
weird.
yeah, they're all. kind
But the
of-
first one was great. I mean, he went to Denny's. Come
Oh,
on,
it
guys.
was so good.
When
It was.
when he looks at her, he's like, very naughty.
Yes, dude. It was like it was
That was one of the
teetering
best
on
ones.
like holy shit's like an
Yeah.
adult movie
It was an
almost
adult
at
movie,
times, and then
definitely.
it went like you said downhill
Kids. Yeah.
real
Yeah.
fast.
Watch a SpongeBob Christmas and just call it a day.
Shit.
Yeah.
What's crazy? You don't have like y'all are talking about peanuts and stuff. You ain't got one of those in there, like Charlie Brown's Christmas. You would think that would be
Yeah.
better.
Oh,
than
absolutely.
freaking Home Alone
Like that
3.
one and the Rudolph and Frosty, all those that I watched as a fucking kid.
I'm sorry,
would
you.
be soaking up the top 3.
How do you put a
Island
Home
of
Alone
Misfits.
movie that doesn't have Macaulay
Mr.
Culkin?
Forrest.
Yes.
Before
Yeah, exactly.
pretty much all the Macaulay Culkin movies. Like I don't.
Yeah, those are. I'm sorry, but those are cult classics.
Modern
Yeah,
modern
dude,
age of
yes.
people don't fucking know fuck all. Or don't
Well, the
watch
funny
fuck
part,
all.
you talk about the one that doesn't have Macaulay Culkin and got the other kid in it.
Yeah.
That other kid is actually he grew up about 3 miles from me.
Oh really?
He's from here in Wilmington. I actually met
Isn't
his
that the
grandparents
I
a
see
few
dead
years ago.
people kid?
Well, I mean,
No.
I'm not saying he's a
Well,
bad person.
the funny part was he tried out for the movie. He got into the movie. He was in a couple other movies. After that, his career was pretty much over. Now he goes to I
Kid
think
wonder.
he went to college, played basketball, just became a normal person after that.
Well, they're making another one. Y'all saw
Yeah,
that,
it's
right?
the
I'm
kid's
not
got like
shocked.
a British accent. I can't remember
Something,
exactly.
Or the family's British or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But they're also renting, which I don't know if anybody saw that. It's like a B&B.
Yeah,
renting the
yeah.
house for $25 a day. on a
Dude,
certain
I like the
day.
way Casket thinks. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I was say I thought they put up the original house for sale.
Crumpus. There we
It
go.
did.
It's now to
It
B&B.
sold in 2018 or 19 for
Okay, so it was
million.
recent-ish.
Yeah, it was pretty recent. Yeah, and
I want
think
to know.
they-
I want to know what his dad did for a living. He had that big ass house and was flying all
Dude.
those people to Paris.
right? Like,
That ain't
really,
no
what
shit.
was
They
this dude
never
doing?
go into detail, and that's what's fucking wrong with movies today. Is they
You know he's
fucking
selling
go
drugs,
into
right?
too much detail half the time.
That's why they were trying to break into that house. He was selling drugs.
Well, yeah,
That
look at the
That
Duggars, 18 and counting, or whatever that was before they
Oh,
got
God.
divorced. All that.
Oh
Well,
Jesus!
it's like I don't get it. I mean, hey, I'm
Speaking
all
of
about kids,
another
but
damn pervert. There you go.
yeah,
Because one of their
Duggars
their
or whatever.
brother, one of their brothers keeps getting fucking busted constantly.
yeah.
But anyway, on that note, Crispy, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Yeah, French fry taters and some taters and taters on Twitter and fuck fanboys and all that good stuff. Chris Baum on Twitter, Chris Baum 20 Xbox Live. You can find me on Breakfast with Boom Friday. We got Retro Renegades next week, Tuesday, and the next podcast on Thursday. But everybody enjoy gaming, enjoy the gaming awards, and spade those damn fanboys, will ya? Neuter those bastards. Make sure they don't fucking ruin your day.
And also, don't forget, Tater's gonna Tate.
Taters gonna tate.
Peter's whack, Tate.
Lactate
All right.
taters.
Dreadpool, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
All right, you can find me at linktree.com/drippool. I just renamed my tiny giant into Tater Top. And, Wednesday nights right here. Friday mornings on Breakfast Boom. Get some morning Tater Top.
Did Kermit just join us? I don't know.
Yeah. So, Colin, where can we find you?
And I was I was answering distracted. Nobody cared that Al Bundy had a home in the car. We all watched for Kelly.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That was the only reason anybody ever watched Married with
True
Children,
story.
dude.
I mean, that's a true story.
It was
Oh,
funny, but that's the only reason we all watched.
Funny as fuck, but that was nice to look at.
But you can find me on the old Twitter at HRBomber1414. And of course, you can find me on Xbox and PlayStation at HRBomber. Other than that, here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Not just
Where
me
can they
watch your
find you?
peg. Well,
Us?
yeah, I do.
Get Peg. Well, I mean, hey, redheads.
Mhm.
I mean,
Hey, yeah, I won't.
She has a horny
disagree.
mood.
She was always upstairs. It makes you wonder why he didn't want to go upstairs, and her name was Peggy.
Yeah, she's pegging Al. All right, Husk. Before we get off the rail for another 20
Her
minute
name should have been Peg Me, but it's places, doing mostly stuff and things. Some important, some not so important. Wednesdays and other random days for another show I do sometimes that won't come back till next year. And maybe I'll do a review on Halo Infinite. It'll be my first review I've ever done. I'm very, very pleased with the way it's going. We'll see how bad it disappoints me toward the end because fucking fuckers on the internet. We'll just go with that. Wilmy, dude, man, bro.
Well,
Work and stuff and that. Yeah.
yeah, you
you.
can find me on Xbox, PlayStation. Look for Wilmy Hood. You can find me on Steam. And here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I apologize, folks. I don't have time to do a lot of these other shows right now. I'm just too fucking busy. So this is all there is to it.
This one.
Yeah, I mean, the guys can tell you I was actually on the phone like 4 minutes before we went live.
Yep.
So yeah, and I've actually been on the phone during the show. So, but I am doing my best to keep it to where we're able to do the show each week. So as long as I can do that, we're good, right?
Yeah,
Right.
and
But
don't forget if you all want your GBTB merch, I just posted a link.
yep.
Hey,
Matter of fact, we've seen a bunch of people walking around with a mask on today. I was
I
shocked
know,
by
right?
that.
Yeah,
I've
That's
been
cool.
seeing
That's so cool.
seeing shirts floating
'Cause
around.
why?
People
I didn't
supporting
even
their
know we
local
sold
FNP.
masks. I didn't
I
know
didn't
we
either.
sold masks.
I didn't either. I'm not
I
gonna lie. I
know.
had no clue. I didn't do it. Wasn't
I
me.
had no clue. I saw the picture this morning. Somebody tagged me. And I'm like, that's cool. When did we get that? But that tells you
I
how
like
much
seeing
I
the
pay attention.
FNP shirts. Support
Yeah,
your local
yes.
FNP.
Yeah, and believe it or not, it does not stand for fat nude people.
Yes, Fork was not ahead of that. I promise.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. Work had nothing to do with
How
it.
have I never fucking thought of that before? It's an acronym
Matter
for
of
that
fact,
shit.
here's what it stands for.
What the fuck?
On average, every 7 days, someone finds gaming happiness with FNP.
Baby doesn't like being put in a corner. That's why I like the game beyond the box.
The coffee thing gets me every time.
Every time.
You should make a bare-chested shirt with FNP finger paints on it and call it Fork's Chest or something.
No.
Yeah, no.
Just get his wife to glue fake hair to his chest.
Oh,
That'd be interesting.
pubes.
But on that note, everybody, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We will see you here next week. And hey, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll actually get to stream some more Chernobyl Light this weekend. We'll see how my schedule runs. So I do enjoy streaming every once in a while when I get the chance. But on that note, everybody have a great week. Thanks for joining us each week, in and out. And we'll see all you fuckers next week. And hopefully we have the rest of the panel net back.
Right.
So
Happy
we'll
gaming,
see.
guys.
Yep. Keep it gaming and then just enjoy what you're playing. Later.